is rather the hardware side of our products. And this year, you probably have seen we are rather with the services side, which is for us the future mobility. So today I have three main parts of my presentation. First of all, I would like to tell you everything what has been the last 12 months about, and also as next what we are showcasing today, and last but not least, what's the next big thing in our business. So let me start with our use case mobility approach. The very first thing we are building as our target is the brand, a globally competitive user-centric technology brand. And we are doing this while on one side blending our DNA culture, which is the hospitality, and on the other side blending it with the state-of-the-art technology. So then we know that, of course, this is not sufficient. So the second goal of us is to build the mobility ecosystem, which is publicly available for everyone, and also having the core element of, for example, smart energy solutions, and also all the ESG components combined with the smart devices. So what do we understand from our user-centric, smart, empathetic approach? This is the following. The case, what we know from the technology side, connected, automated, autonomous, and shared electrified, describes the technology side. On the other side, a company, they would like to differentiate in the eyes of the consumers. They need to be more user-centric and smart and empathetic. And this is our approach, and we have divided this into 5 pillars. The gas and dust cloud of the last 3-4 years are now our focus areas in the field of smart living solutions in smart cities. It is the smart devices and the smart mobility services, including intermodal mobility services. It is, since we are a native one battery electric vehicle on one side, on the other side, have also the charging infrastructure, the smart charging as one of the pillars, and of course the business with the data is meanwhile for all of us very clearly understood. No need to discuss about that. And last but not least, it's about the collaboration of the business partners. Because the way of you collaborate is a different one than the classical buildings doing. I will come to that. So by doing this, you should imagine that we started on a white page of paper September 2018, and we have 4 building blocks, 4 dimensions, or you can even consider it as 4 puzzle pieces. The very first puzzle piece is designing, developing a smart device. The second one is the digital experience platform, which is the major ingredient for the mobility ecosystem. Then the clean energy solutions is the third one. And of course, in order to do all of this, we are building organizations and the organizational setup with the team together. And I would like to go one by one through this, because the year 22 has been for us the execution year. So, very quickly, as already mentioned, we started on our page. We first went to the users, asked them about their priorities, about their wishes, about their dreams, and then we started designing, prototyping our products. Since June 21, we are testing our smart device. And to make a long story short, 29th of October on our National Day, we did reveal our plant, which is as production ready, and since then we are working on the certification, homologation side, and most probably by the end of this quarter, we are going to start with the mass production right now. So, and the same day, we also revealed that we are going to have a sedan, and instead of an hatchback, it's going to be a plus coupe, because our users would like to have something more dynamic. So, the digital experience platform, that's the, again, we went to the users, we identified all the user touch points, and based on those user touch points, we also did the ideation, And out of 350 use case scenario, out of 40 have been ranked as notably high by our users. We are working on the user value solutions. So, and this led us to the fact that the technologies, the business models we need in order to realize, implement the solutions are not available in all sectors. They're not even in the corporate world. So that was the reason we have been turning our face to the startups. So more than 350 startups we have been talking to. Again, to make a long story short, we have onboarded already more than 20, to be precise 22, and with 40 more we have POCs, proof of concepts right now, working and going on, and this is how we see the innovation will be coming more and more in the next years. It will be definitely coming from the startups. So on the right side of the slide, you see that we are meanwhile announcing almost every week a new business partner for the ecosystem. So these are the startups as well, also some corporate companies. You will see, for example, Togg ShivHax. Why that? You know what? This is the very first non-flying object that you can status mines. This is the very first time in the entire world, and this is, from our perspective, what our users are expecting. So, moving ahead, in the beginning of December, we have pre-launched TrueMore. So, what is TrueMore? TrueMore is the digital experience platform. It's truly the part which is reflecting what is about more than the car. So TrueMore is for us an application, a digital experience platform where we can have the fintech solutions for payments or earnings, rewards. On the other side, based on the location-based services, we can offer you additional value. In example,
there's some 3.1, 3.3, and then there's another at about 800.
I've got to kill.
Making your daily life more easy and joyful, we have implemented the Playmore side. And this is, again, something we all would like to have, because we are a firm believer of the fact that our living rooms and our offices are moving into the smart class on one side, on the other side they are melting in one space. And TrueMore is bringing this to us, and you do not need to own a Togg smart device to use this. The last one, which is it's about scaling more, this is with our business partners, scaling our business, creating synergies, and also helping us to grow in the mobility ecosystem. We are going to launch this app soon also to the public, and I would like to announce it already here that we are working on the feedback given by the expert group we have been showcasing it. So, next topic, next puzzle piece, the clean energy solutions. So, we are a native conventional vehicle on one side. On the other side, right from day one, we have started with our vertical integration, horizontal integration of our energy management. And we started with Cyro. Cyro is a joint venture between Parasis and Togg. A 50-50 joint venture, and Cyro, as the name implies, Silk Road Clean Energy Storage Technologies is responsible for 120 concepts. Not only for automotive, it's also for residential energy storage or renewable energy storage. And our business partner has the carbon neutral cell approved by organizations, and this is again paying into our ESG approach. Next topic regarding energy management is our campus, our technology campus. So our ambition is to use 100% renewable energy. We start with 30% and increase this steadily to 50 and then later to 100%. On one side and on the other side, it is the most cleanest facility you can ever find in Europe. Because in such a facility, Japan is the one probably counting into the components to the emissions, and this is 1/7 of European and 1/9 of Turkish regulations. Last but not least, we have established a 100% closed company named TrueGo. Truly endless and end-to-end and seamless experience. This is our ultra-fast charging network. So we are already in the phase of installing in total 1,000 fast chargers. These are 180 and 7 kilowatt chargers. And we have an international partner which is helping us to speed up the coverage in the entire country. And this is, by the way, Shell. So again, here in Togg, we have the ambition to feed the system with renewable energy by 100% and make sure the second with the blockchain technology. Last but not least, the second life of the batteries is an important topic, and there we are already having plans how we are going to use it as energy storage solutions. So let me come to the organizational setup side. So on one side we have our Togg technology campus in Yamlik, which should imagine it's like 1.2 million square meters of land with 230,000 square meters of closed area, where we have everything under one roof, and it's also the potential to expand. So why is that important for us? Because on one side we have started our headquarters, our nucleus in the IT wing of Turkey, very close to the Yamlik campus, and we are going to merge them soon also together. In Ankara, within the Togg University, we have our Technology Development Center. This is the technology development for beyond the mass production ramp-up, and we have brilliant engineers, meanwhile, especially being educated, trained in the field of aviation and defense industry, so we are using it. So last but not least, our user research center in Europe, or for Europe, in Germany. So where are we in Germany? We are in one of the top digital ecosystem hubs, and we are there to understand the European market, how they think and how the users are having for preferences, like we did in Turkey as well. So how are we going to reach the users? First of all the new state-of-the-art companies are doing this directly by themselves. So we are doing this as well. We already announced that. So we are going to have the experience on one side on the physical level, and on the other side on the digital level, combined, which is the new modern digital experience. And for that, we are building up experience centers. We are having our service centers, our service locations, and mobile services again to increase the service level in the eyes of all consumers. And if you want, you can select the delivery point of your smart device and not necessarily have to pick up from a certain address. So the digital touch point, as already mentioned once, with the Trumor is possible. On the other side, via the smart device and via the over-the-air updates, there will be continuously updates and also servicing possibilities. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about people. It's all about people. So we have established, in the meantime, a team of, I would like to say, real experts. And these heroes are working since years, day and night, and to build all this what we have been seeing and experiencing right now. So if you look to the numbers, 1,500 people, plus 450 externally working for us on our projects dedicated for Togg. On the other side, the majority are engineers with more than 600 today, and on the other side, 40% and more is having a master's degree, PhD, and associated professor degrees. So 27% is our female rate. I'm personally not happy with that yet, so we are working on this and we are going to increase that. If you see the expertise in the team, it's a good blend, a balanced blend of the classical automotive world, the aviation world, consumer electronics, and state-of-the-art newcomers in the electric vehicle world. So, and by the way, we have been selected again as a great place to work. So, what are we offering today? What are we showcasing today at CES? Probably I realized there is no smart device on the booth. So it is the part which is more than the device. So it is the future of the mobility. So if you are later, if you are opening the card is that you will be having Beyond X, which is the future of mobility, which is the day after tomorrow of mobility, and I strongly recommend to experience it by your own person and have a look at that. Here is a representation of our smart energy solutions. We have the possibility of, for our users, to create their energy, to take their energy, to consume their energy on such a manner that they are really on the level they would like to have if it comes to a clean energy solution or ESG approach. Two more here over there. Please go and experience our daily smart living solutions and smart cities. And this is something which is also not to be described. I cannot recommend to go and visit them. There's probably a reason why this is not functioning, because I forgot to mention this one over there. In that box, you will be having your digital avatars, digital mobility avatars, and also again something which is based on your behavior, on your, if you like to dance, your movement, to see the digital avatar of yourself. And you can even download it to your email later. So, you probably also realize that we are continuing our approach of digital art. Last year we started with that because we believe that art is a universal language. And this universal language last year was appreciated and loved so much that we are continuing, because this also reflects what we are doing. Look at this picture. This is the artificial intelligence, the art behind, together with our artists, which describes the mobility ecosystem. It's so precise, it is living, it is changing, it's changing continuously. There is no 1 second which is equal to the other one. And this is the world, ladies and gentlemen, what the mobility in the future will be experiencing. So, and this unique approach based on the digital arts we have carried over to our users' experience. So we are going to turn our smart devices into mobile digital gallery. So all over the world, there are very famous Turkish digital artists, 7 of them really appreciated ones and really valuable ones are working for us and representing what you see here over there, what we call our duality. As an example, the human and the technology side and the art and the science side. And we are using this, or we continue using this also for other purposes. For example, an innovative approach for pre-orders via Trumor. Trumor, the app, will be a unique platform where you can pre-order the 20,000 vehicles which will be coming in the year 2023. So, first of all, we are going to have a limited edition of 2023 because this is the 100th year of the Republic of Turkey anniversary, and we are going to celebrate this. And this is going to be an auction. This auction will be giving you the rights to buy the smart devices. And continue with this. We will have, for the remaining part, a gamified portion where we have a digital challenge, and the more you are acquainted with that and the more you are experienced with that, the more you will have chances to have the higher ranks in the pre-orders, and then of course also for the part of non-digital natives, a digital draw opportunity, and this is what we are planning to do. So, what is next? This is one of the most frequent questions which are asked to us and which are asking to ourselves. And from our perspective, the next thing is combining all the independent, singular island solutions of ecosystems to each other. And especially if you're living like in a city like Istanbul with more than 20 million people, these solutions are necessary. And there's only one way, technically, to combine them on a lateral level to bring an end-to-end experience, a hassle-free experience, a seamless experience. And this is our smart contract. And this is our full belief. And that's why we have announced already last year, together with our labs, the blockchain company, to have a strategic alliance. We are working on this. We below with GFT and Metaco and PaySub, we are expanding our alliance in this topic, and we believe this will be the next thing which will give us the safe, secure, and fast and green digitized asset transfer, peer-to-peer, vehicle to X, X to X, benefit to benefit, and this will be our focus in the upcoming years. So if you look to this, I don't know if you can see that, we define mobility as strategy internet, we define mobility. There's also smart leaving behind because it talks about the decentralized finance issue. So, çok teşekkür ederim. Thank you very much. So, I would like to invite now everyone to turn back and review our Beyond X.
You're blocking all the cameras.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dear CES visitors, thank you very much for your attendance to Togg Digital Mobility Garden CES meeting. Please do not forget to take your
हमको तो पता ही नहीं लोग कितने चले गए हैं। ये क्या है क्या?
I have no clue. I thought it was a car.
या चलो निकलो यहाँ से। इस बार सब बोगस है। चलो चलो। I thought it's a car.
I know.
चलो।
Sorry guys, I thought it was a car, but this year they did not do the car. I think it's something about a mobility. Okay, well. Yeah, that's what I try to show because it's facing backwards. So I don't know. They are not even turning it around. There I can show you guys. they don't have a car this year, so they only have some kind of mobility. It's not a car. I'm surprised. I waited for so long to the presentation to finish, and what they revealed was it was kind of disappointing.
Well, so I'm working on this LED tunnel. Oh, okay. So that's my department. But what this is I think they're having a meeting right now. This is an experience that you sit down and go on the street. I don't know for
Yeah, that's my background too. Before I came to
I was just going to say, if they're anywhere, they'll be over there.